Hi everyone, and welcome to today's video. We're back on the road, I'm pleased to say, and we've travelled east across to the county of Norfolk, and we are at a campsite called Sandy Gulls, which is just outside the coastal village of Mundesley. It's a smallish site, 28 pitches, linked to a static caravan park, but nicely separated off with views out to sea. On our trip across country, we stopped off at a place called Gressenhall, which is the site of an old Victorian workhouse. It's now a museum, and it's really fascinating because it tells you all about how a workhouse operated and the lives of the people that were there. So that's really interesting to go round, and I'll show you some of that. And then we travelled over here and we've made a few trips from the campsite. We went to Felbrigg Hall, which is a National Trust property, and then to a place called Natural Surroundings, which is a series of wild gardens, which was really relaxing to walk around and enjoy the peace and quiet of the gardens. So what I'll do first is show you the workhouse, then we'll do a campsite tour, and then I'll show you the couple of trips we've made while we were here. Gressenhall was opened in July 1777 as a corporation house of industry. The site, including a farm, windmill, school, chapel, laundry and infirmary. The sculpture at the front of the house depicts Christopher High and his children. He was a farm labourer whose wife died in 1864. He couldn't work and look after his children. The youngest children were ordered to enter the workhouse, but it was agreed that Christopher and his son could stay outside to work and earn money. After 2 months, he was able to take his children home, and a charity provided them with beds and clothing. This section in the museum shows the actual size of the cottage that Christopher High and his family lived in. Children often ended up in the workhouse as they had no families to look after them, but they did go to school and were taught a trade. The master ran the workhouse, but he didn't make the rules. Workhouses were controlled by the Poor Law Board in London. They dictated every aspect of workhouse life, including diet, clothing and punishment. The master had to answer to guardians. These wealthy gentlemen were elected by the taxpayers to run the workhouse. This is a picture of the staff at Gressenhall in the early 20th century. In 1870, there were only 9 members of staff to look after 400 inmates. This is the boys' exercise yard, and you can see the names of inmates scratched into the soft Norfolk red brick. Female inmates did all the washing in the laundry. Mabel Bowman came to the workhouse when she was pregnant in 1921. She was expected to work up until 2 months before her baby's birth. Honor Dickerson was caught throwing bread over the laundry wall to her 12-year-old son. She was put into the dungeon for 8 hours as punishment. Here's a map of the campsite. We'll come in the long drive to the entrance. You'll see on the right is where the static caravans are located. You then come through the secure barrier into the touring park. We'll turn left, going alongside the hard-standing pitches to the left and to the right. Then we'll come round to the side of the site nearest to the sea, up to the corner where there's a gate where you can access a walk along the cliff tops, then back up through the barrier, turning left down to the facilities block, and we'll have a look around there. So we're just coming into Mundesley. Coming down the coast, so the sea is on our left. Here we are at the entrance. It's a very popular site, and as you can see it was full for most of the time we were there. Coming down the entrance road with the static caravans on the right. Coming in through the barrier. This is the motorhome service point, as well as drinking water and wastewater and chemical toilet emptying. It's really nice to see these no-mow areas, letting the wildflowers grow. Coming now down to the bottom of the site, our pitch is there on the left. You'll also see the grass pitches here. Some more wildflowers, as well as great views out to sea, and the odd passing hang glider. We're now turning round and coming back up the site, past another chemical toilet emptying and water point. Up here on this left hand corner is the gate you can go through to the cliff top walk. Coming back up to the entrance again, and this time we will turn left. Down at the end of this road is the site office, but we're going to stop off at the facilities block here on the right. We've got glass bin, recycling and general waste. This end is where the gents facilities are. As you can see, a nice big size, fully heated. Toilets on the right. Sinks down here on the left. 3 really good sized showers. Got an EV charging point, a map of the area with local attractions and an information screen, as well as a dog wash. A combined laundry room and dishwashing area with one washer, one dryer, 2 dishwashing sinks, a fridge, an ironing board, information on local places to visit, as well as games and a book and DVD exchange. So I hope you found that useful. As you can see, it's a lovely site on top of a cliff overlooking the sea, so you get lovely sea views, and it's been really quiet and a relaxing place to stay. So I'll show you those 2 visits from here, and then until next time, bye for now. Bye.